All right. Hello, everyone. All right. We are going to get serious today. We've got to get serious today. So if you're watching live, comment live. If you are watching the replay, please comment replay. Let me know who is here. Um, it is Sunday. It is definitely Sunday. Um, it's about that time. And I just need y'all to realize that um we're in it. We are in it. So I just need y'all to realize this is we are in it. Okay. This is not a game. This is not clickbait. This is none of that. Okay. So I just need y'all to realize like we have got to get serious. Okay. So if you're watching live, comment live. If you're watching the replay, definitely comment replay. I want to know who is here because it's time to get serious about our businesses. Okay. So this is coming from a state of I want you to be proactive. I want you to be very proactive. Okay. Tag your business besties in this, send it to them via DM. Whatever you have to do in order to get the word out about this, because this is not just for you. This is not just for me. This is for mankind. This is for people with souls, in other words. I just want y'all to get serious. I just want you to get serious. That's it. I want you to get for real. Um, and I'm saying this simply because I know that when things like this, like something big is coming, it's, this is big, this is big. A lot of people don't want to hear that because they're afraid and they are scared. And y'all have to stop being like that. Like you gotta stop being scared. Okay. You have to stop being afraid. This is not the time to be scared. Okay. This is the time to put your head in the game and focus. I don't understand why everybody is talking about like, I have faith. But do you have faith when it calls for it? People have faith when things are good, but then when things get a little sour and things start challenging them, all of a sudden, people nervous and I'm scared. So we have to start the work. This is the work. This is the work. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about hyperinflation. First, let's talk about the port strike. Let's talk about the port strike. And if you have information, if you know facts, definitely feel free to contribute in the comment section. I'm Coach J. I help women with growing and scaling their online education business because I already know that this world, what we're going into, is going to require us to have skills. And I help women to do just that. And this is the reason why they get results is because they're being coached. And if you are working on projects and stuff and you have no one to validate it, you are wasting your time because you haven't validated the offer, you haven't validated the course, you haven't gotten the proof that it works. So for those of you who are thinking that you can do it yourself, you are probably doing it really wrong. I've heard this from so many people. A lot of us are very stubborn, and I get that, but you're going to need help. Just like I had to sit down and get humble myself, and I had to get help. And as a result, I'm so glad I did. I don't regret it for not 1 minute because it really helped me to be profitable. and it helped me to know what to look for in the market. Okay. So if you are someone who is still sitting and you're like, I don't know, but I'm going to do the best I can because I think I know. And I've been through, little mentorships, blah, blah, blah. Um, you know, did they teach you how to sell? Did they teach you how to market? Did they teach you how to get social proof before you even create the course? Right. So if you have already done it, then you've already done it, but do you know how to sell it? Anyway. All right. So let's get to the ports. Anyway. So I'm just going by with the information I found on different news sources because I know we like to go off of sources that, we can put our hands on, and we trust the news more than we trust other stuff. So the reason why it really impacts me is because I live in Memphis, and Memphis is a major logistics hub. And it could definitely have a direct impact on our city and the surrounding areas because we have Arkansas. We're tri-state. So Memphis is, what is that? Arkansas as well as Mississippi. And so it really affects us big time, right? So anyway, a potential strike by the International, I believe it's the Longshoremen Association, is looming with dock workers on the U.S. East and Gulf Coast threatening to walk out on October the 1st if a new contract or labor contract isn't finalized by that particular point. So there's so many different stories going on that these people are saying that they want a raise. They want a 70% increase in their salary, 60 to 70%. And the threat here now is with automations. That is, that's up in the air, but that's what the story is, right? So this action, okay, this strike that we are looking at, and I'm telling you this, you're probably like, well, that doesn't affect me because I'm the law of attraction. Y'all are missing the whole point. The law is the law. But if you are not stabilizing your emotions and your nervous system, you are going to be jacked up. Okay. So here we go. This action could disrupt operations at 36 ports, which goes from Maine to Texas. So the major ports are lining up the east all the way down into going into the Houston area. So the major ports that could be affected and impacted, right, is New York, obviously, Savannah, okay, Houston, Miami, and New Orleans. What is the economic impact? I want you to listen to this. I need you to take copious notes. I need y'all to take copious notes. Because you heard it first. I talked about hyperinflation. What was it? Back in August. I did. I talked about hyperinflation, what's coming. And when people, it don't happen that same day, people think you playing. And now we're here, and now people are freaking out. I told y'all this is not the time to be reactive. It's only for proactive. Okay. Let me write this down because I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing. And he or she that hath an ear, let them hear. Because you can't say I ain't tell you. You cannot say, Jay, I didn't know. You can't say, I didn't even know how to, I've been talking about it. I've been talking about it. That's why you got to be ready. Okay. So the economic impact, which is what you're supposed to be worried about as a citizen of this country, right? You got to be ready. This is all about economics. This is all about money, capitalism. And that's why I told y'all, this is it. Economic impact. The strike could disrupt supply chains, leading to higher costs and potential shortages for consumers. Okay. Estimates suggest that a prolonged strike could cost the economy up to $5 billion per day. I didn't stutter when I said this. Wake up. Wake up. Y'all are in avoidance. You are practicing escapism. $5 billion a day. Billion. I didn't say million. Billion per day. So the prayers today for all the churches, the prayers are that this thing hurry up and gets through and presses through and they come to agreement on Monday. On Tuesday, these people walking out. And they care about money. This is why it's always been about money. Do you not get that? I'm going to say this again because y'all didn't hear me the first time. Economic impact of this strike. Okay? The strike could disrupt supply chains, leading to higher costs and potential shortages for consumers. Estimates suggest that a prolonged strike, if they don't come to an agreement, could cost the economy up to $5 billion a day. And you are concerned about burning out. You're going to get burned if you don't get yourself together. This is going to impact every industry, but it's going to start with food. Did I tell you? Y'all remember me telling y'all that? That's why the matriarchs are always ahead of the curve. I get my people ready first. I'm sorry. I love you, but I get my clients ready. Well, Jada, that's why you need to get your butt in the room. I'm sorry. Some of y'all are sliding, just sliding. This is it. This is it. You cannot run anymore. You can't escape anymore. If people want to argue with you, they're right. If people want to go back and forth with you, you are absolutely right, honey. Listen, you can take whatever you say is right, baby. Whatever you say, I'm not fighting nobody in 2024. Am I here? Can y'all see me? Give me some hearts if you can see me. Y'all quiet and it bothers me. Where are we at? This is it. This is it. All that going back and forth, and I don't know, and what's, this and the third, this is it. Let's keep going. Let's just go on and lean in. Okay. There's no reason to be scared. No reason to be afraid. No reason to get nervous. Okay. It's just, you need to be proactive. All right. Inflation concern. So while a short strike might not significantly, quote unquote, spur inflation in so many ways, there's, it may not, but this is the thing. There is going to be a huge increase in prices in a lot of the food that we eat. Supply chain disruptions. Businesses are preparing by importing goods early, rerouting shipments, and considering alternative transportation. So everybody's trying to figure it out. It's going to cost these people, it's going to cost us, the economy, $5 billion per day. Per day. $5 billion. Not for the month, per day. Let's keep going. When we're talking about survival, right? Survival. A lot of people are going to always, let me tell you something. If you never have seen it before, people are going to always choose themselves first. I need you to realize that. You need to just brace yourself for impact. People are going to choose themselves first. And they're going to prioritize what they feel is necessary and what they feel is going to be the move for them. And I'm going to say this also. You need skills. You need skills. A lot of y'all, and I see everybody's comments, and I get it. Y'all are trying to get this, but you need to start selling today. You don't need to wait. You got to sell. I'm going to say this again. You have to sell now. There is no more time. Some of y'all are late. This is it. Nobody knows who you are. You're not gathering your people. You're not building community. You're going to have to sell. You're going to have to market your butt off, and you're going to have to sell. You can't, there's no more time. You add time. Y'all had all this year. There is not going to be a harvest if you're not going to put your head in the game. I told y'all sat up and call everybody a scam and everybody, I can't do it, and nobody knows, and I just don't know. I'm so confused. Okay, you sat in it all for, look, you had 2 years. And I'm fussing because it's the truth. Y'all are, this is reactive. The only reason why I'm going live is to help you understand that this is it. I'm just here to tell you that some of y'all has been slow footing all this year. This is it. The only way that you are going to beat this bad boy is if you got to sell your butt off. You got to sell, market. There is no more overthinking. If you still trying to put a course together, stop putting the course together and go sell. You need to sell the course before you launch it. You need to get people in there first. Are y'all hearing me? Are y'all just sitting there looking? Y'all better wake up. You got to sell. I love you. And I love you. Some of y'all waited too late. Some of y'all dragged your feet. You went within. You didn't listen to God last year to get these fools out of your face. Now the time is here. And one of my I had a client not too long ago and said, I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I said, well, that's the thing. Y'all got to stop thinking that people are not by your behavior has shifted greatly. You're either going to have to go real up, or you're going to have to stay right here and develop products and memberships and subscriptions. That's it. There is nothing else at this point. You're either going to have to get up here and sell something that is going to be high ticket so you can get bigger cash in the door, or you're going to have to go volume based. I don't know what else to tell you. And you can't just do a little bit and a little bit here. You got to stay in people's face. I'm sorry. You missed the train when I told y'all a long time ago, Get your house in order. Get your business in alignment. I told you what these people are trying to do. They're trying to tire you out. That's why you ain't got time to go to nobody's barbecue. You don't have time. You do not have time. Every minute counts. They just shipped off 700 National Guards to Kuwait, if I'm not mistaken. This is happening. Jade, I need something positive. I don't have anything positive to say because you're not being positive. And this is not to encourage you to go, to encourage. No, this is not what this is. This is fussing because you had time. I've been telling y'all, get serious about your stuff. Go ahead and get your stuff done. Do your digital courses. Finish it up. Put your storefront up. Right, Sharita? She said, yep. The storefront. If you're going to do Shopify, do Shopify. If you're going to do Etsy, do Etsy. If you're going to sell digital products, get the digital products. Stop stopping and starting. You ain't got no more time to overthink. This is it. If you're at your desk right now, if you need to go to the coffee shop, go to the coffee shop. Y'all nervous systems are going to be shattered if you don't learn how to be proactive. Like today, everything is taking 30, 60, 90 days. You're going to have to start today. There is no, I'm going to start next week. There is no, I'm going to start in November or the first of the year. We're done with that. You don't even know where the world going to be at in January 1st. You may have to leave and evacuate. You don't know what's coming up the pipeline, but you can't evacuate if you ain't got no business. Some of y'all that ain't got no jobs or you leaning dependent on your spouse, you can't go nowhere. You can't even get on the digital nomad visa because your business is not producing anything because you're staying reactive instead of proactive. Anyway, you got an advantage if you already in the game. I'm talking to people that already started. If you are not haven't started, if you haven't started anything, I'm probably gonna have to skip you on this post, on this video. I'm being real 100 right now. I'm being for real. If you are not building anything, if you don't have anything going on, oh, did I go out? Am I still here? Give me some hearts if you're still here. I want to make sure I'm still. Let me know. Still here, still here. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so this is the thing. You got two different ways that you can go. Really three, but I'm going to start with the main two. Number one, you're going to have to shift to all digital products. Okay, you need to find you a storefront. I'm being 100 when I say this. If you don't take this advice, I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't. And I'm about tapped out when it comes down to talking to y'all about this stuff because half of y'all ain't going to do it. So number one, digital products, and you need to build a subscription, some type of membership, something where you get some recurring revenue. Okay. And it needs to be strong and specific about what you're offering. Like all your digital products need to be something very, very specific. Okay. Stop trying to be, fast and you need to start listening to people about what they want. Offer courses, ebooks, workshops, virtual coaching, do something, have multiple types of digital services and products. Okay. Everybody that was doing a lot of in-person stuff, they're going to be going back to digital. Watch. Stop wanting to be in people's face all the time. Folks right now got to cover their nervous systems. Y'all listening? You need to be able, and so when you're doing all these things with selling, all these courses, you need to put them in funnels. Get on YouTube and learn how to do a funnel. If you don't want to buy nothing, get on YouTube University and trust the person that's telling you how to do it to do it. I got a sales planning workshop that's coming up on the 10th, 11th, and 12th. It's going to be 3 days and it's $99. I've been telling y'all about that, folks saying, you know, I want to join. I want to be a part of it. And then I put the link up and everybody scatters. I don't know what else to tell you. We don't follow through. So anyway, you will need guidance and you will need community. You will need guidance and you will need community. All of y'all lone rangers out there that's never been coached because you're scared of being taken advantage of. I want you to think about that when you're trying to sell your services. The people are going to have the same vibe. You're not going to sell anything because you're afraid of getting scammed. People are going to believe the same thing about you. I promise you, that's usually how it works. The energy is not going to be consistency. You need continuity. If you think I'm being negative, I'm not being negative. I'm just letting you know what is. I am telling you from a coach standpoint, the ones who are going to be fine are ones who are already in the field. They're already working. They're already got their funnel set up. They already are going live. They're already posting content. They're already pointing people to the links. They're already doing the work. They're already building up their email list. Some of y'all are still saying, I'm trying to grow my email list. Why don't you know how to grow your email list after 4 years of being online and playing around with these different systems instead of learning how to build your email list? What have you been doing for 4 years? The course, the programs, what have you been doing the last 4 years? What have you been doing? That's an honest question. What have you been doing? What have you been doing for 4 years? Don't talk about how the country is failing your children and failing children nationwide, and you're failing your own children in the house because you won't take action. That's your fault. What are you doing? What have you been doing? You're the one said that you can do it on your own. Where is the work? Where's the fruit? You said that you could use Google and YouTube. Where is the fruit? Some of y'all have hired coaches and consultants and don't do what the coaches and consultants is actually telling you because you want to blame other people. What have you been doing? So that's one side. You need your funnels already set up. You need your courses already on the thing. If you can't afford a system, get out of business because things are going this way. We're going up. The haves and the have-nots. This is where we at. All of these hurricanes and stuff, all of these people saying I can't afford to evacuate. Why can't you afford to evacuate? Why is that the case? Why haven't you been setting up your stuff? Okay. That's number one. Number two, y'all talk back to me. I know this is I know this is really hard to listen to. This is a hard listen. This is a hard listen. You got to learn how to mother yourself. Ain't nobody gonna have time to do that for you. Number two, if you're gonna go and sell high ticket, sell high ticket. Go all the way in and get big cash in the door. You need to have your butt on Zoom to close bigger cash. Let me go back to the previous option when I talked about digital courses and stuff. You have to go live. You have to go live almost every day. You're going to have to post content multiple times a day. You got to get in people's face. You're going to have to get in people's face and you're going to have to sell the products or the services. You're going to have to go live. You hear me? Do y'all hear me? You got to post content and you got to go live. Did y'all hear me? Get your booty in the sales planning workshop. Get in the matriarch. Stop slow footing around. Get coached. This is what the times that we're in, this is where we're at. You're going to have to post content. Sweat equity, I'm sorry, that's the way to go. Advertising is going to go up. People are getting burnt out with paid ads in so many ways. Unless you have a lot of cash and a lot of capital, that's it. And some of y'all don't have time to try anything new. You're going to have to do it. Ain't no overthinking. Ain't no, I'm just trying to. Ain't no inner child stuff. You're too free. This is why mental health and all this stuff comes up for you and trauma comes up for you because you're free. You don't have any other problems, so you create problems. I know what I'm talking about. It's all mind stuff. It's all made up. You're telling yourself that you can't, and you can't because your dad fussed at you when you were 10 and you can't get over it. Get over it. You got to get over it. You got to run on. I told y'all overthinking is no longer valid. That is not a valid excuse. And when you tell me that you overthinking, I'm gonna say, okay, what you doing today? Because I'm ignoring it. Overthinking is just a safe excuse for you being lazy. Amen, somebody, and I don't care. You can call me. I can't believe you said that. You're lazy. Lazy. It's laziness. You got access to Wi-Fi. You got access to ChatGPT. They had still got it free, and you still won't use it. People getting on here and giving you value, and you don't do anything. You just sit and listen, and you just get motivated for 5 seconds, and then reality sets back in. I ain't got this, and I ain't got that, and I don't have this going on. I don't have that going on, and I wish that I had this happening. Well, and that's just the thing. You wish you did. You're not moving. There's something off. You cannot claim inner child all day. All these people with what I was getting ready to say, all these people with, they're saying they're spiritual and all this other stuff. They're saying all these things and they're not moving. All these people with tarot cards and oracle cards and saying they're spiritual. Where's your spirituality taking you? All these people that saying, I got faith in God. Where's your faith in God in fruit? I don't know how to sell. I don't even know how to get. I have sold. I got products right now that I put up. I got a cold email marketing system I just uploaded, put out there. I got folks that got all kinds of results. And y'all, yes, you got to pay for it. That's the thing. You're going to have to pay for it. If not, learn it on your own. Y'all, the writing system, getting people proposals and contracts. It's your fault that you're not getting proposals and contract when I got a doggone system right here. Come on, let's keep going. Manifest without money. You need to learn how to do that and manifest with money. Oh my goodness. I got the laser strategy session that's out there to get clear on specifics one-on-one. You don't do that one because, oh, can I have a payment plan or can I get some help with that? No, you got funding. I got another link that says funding. Why aren't you moving? You're not moving because you don't want to. You got money to go get something to eat. You got money to learn and take care of your family. Why aren't you doing that? To take care of yourself. I mean, we don't do charities in the United States of America. There's a cost to everything. I told y'all this is the United States. It's the United States. Wake up. Oh, I gotta get that. I got to make it happen now. You ain't heard nothing I said. You ain't heard nothing I said this whole time. You didn't hear what I said. If you're already in it, you're good. You just got to start. You got to put the pedal to the metal now in terms of getting people in the door. Mm, mm, mm. 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 Don't ask people, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? I need feedback on this. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. No, 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 no. Nobody's going to tell you what to think. Don't tell. No, don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. You had time. Do it. It's good. Do it. Does this look right? Yes, do it. What about this logo? I don't care. Just put it out there. What about this post? Put it out there. I'm thinking about MailChimp. Put it out there. Buy it. I don't care. Do it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's where we at. This is the rapture. Oh. And you need to look this up too when you get some time. That's why the Contrarian Collective, we're going to talk about this tomorrow night. Yeah, that mothership, those motherships that's coming. Yeah, that's happening. You remember I told y'all about that? Motherships are on the way. It was discovered by the James Webb telescope. They're on the way, baby. They are on the way. We're going to see motherships in our lifetime, by the way. Isn't this exciting? The age of Aquarius, baby. Go back and look. You think you ain't got your nervous system together now. You think your anxiety bad now. I'm so glad I've been working on myself. I am so glad. I am so glad. And don't be surprised if they call them motherships Jesus. Do not be surprised. Here comes Jesus. It's going to be so majestic. The knees are going to bow because they're going to be, even the very elect will be deceived. I said it. I'm saying it. I'm saying I'm not holding back no more. I'm not doing no more. I was like, I'm just going to stop talking because, people going to think I'm going through spiritual psychosis and I'm not. And yeah. Y'all quiet and that's okay. But I'm just telling you. Here we go. Your sales strategy, you needs to be visible. Okay. You needs to be visible. You have to become an expert in content. Okay. You got to get over your fear of being rejected. You got to go. I'm sorry. Diversify your income streams. You need some affiliate programs and collaborations. You need to have some tiered offers. You need a mid-ticket, low-ticket, high-ticket. Y'all still here? Y'all gone? Everybody got what? Where are we? Are we up? We sleep? Where we at? Where are we? I mean, y'all tell me. Anyway. TikTok, you need to leverage TikTok. Facebook, you need to leverage Facebook and LinkedIn. Get your booty on YouTube. Start posting your long form content on YouTube. Chop up and you got to get it out there. You have no more time. If you're worried about your job finding out, you are putting your job before God. And I'm saying it on the air. You're putting your job before God. Your creativity is God. I said it and I'm not taking it back. Your job does not dictate your destiny. You do. That is on you. So what are we doing today? What is the move today? Digital products, digital courses. You need to get your platforms together. Stop analyzing paralysis analysis. Stop overthinking. If you're triggered now by what I'm saying, you are not ready. You are not ready. You are not ready. If this triggers you, you are not ready. This should be motivation. This should push you to the next dimension. This video, this live stream, in so many ways, should be preparing you. You should be getting your spiritual self, your spiritual power together. You got to bring it all in. You got to ask God to help you. Your energy, inner God, Holy Spirit, it's got to carry you, baby. You got to become supernatural at this point. You got to go from natural to supernatural to get this done. And you've got to get serious. Stop hiding. And don't y'all come to me talking about I'm going to go ahead and finally get it together. I'm going to tell you you're late. If you don't want me to trigger you even more, don't come in my inbox saying, Coach, I heard you. I'm going to go ahead and just start. I'm going to say you're late. That's going to be my response to you. So think 3 times before you DM me talking about you getting it together. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You can tell me thank you for the stream today, but don't tell me what you're getting ready to do, because I am going to tell you you're late. Because you telling people you're getting ready, that is not getting ready. That's not taking action. The messages I'm looking forward to is, Coach, I heard what you said on that doggone live stream. I'm triggered, but guess what? I'm moving. I got all my stuff up. I already got my courses up, and I'm about to go live, and I'm going to sell this. That's what I want to hear. Getting ready and starting, that's over. There's no more starting. When I get off this live, you know what I'm getting ready to do? You know what I'm doing? I'm going to go and talk to the matriarchs, and then I'm all in at this desk. I told my daughter, we're not going nowhere today. We're going to stay in the house. She said, Mommy, you know what? I was just thinking, me have been talking all morning. Go get your gas. Go fill up your cars. And you go do that today. Go fill up your cars. Okay. Go get your go grocery shopping, get you some perishables, right? Pay up your bills. If you got a coach, try to pay them off if you can, or pay as much as you can off so that you can stay proactive. If you have a mentor, go ahead and try to pay them off. If you got things that you're paying for on a monthly basis, go ahead and, if you can, pay it all up. Like all my systems right now, Member Vault, Honeybook, ConvertKit, what else? Opus AI. Trying to think. It's something else that I was going to say. But all lead pages, like all of them, they're paid up for the year. Because I keep the revenue, the monthly revenue, very slim. You don't want too many monthly expenses coming out. Go ahead and pay this stuff off. Okay? Pay it off. Oh, Canva is paid up for the year. Like, I don't have, I knew these times were coming. That's why I was proactive. Some of y'all are not going to be okay if you don't start today. Start today. Gather your people. You got to use some of these DMs. You got to do some emails. You got to get people on your radar. You got to start having conversations with people. This is it. Let me go back up real quick because I got to say this. Y'all going to thank me. I don't hear a whole lot of coaches talking about this stuff. I really don't. And this is really because I care. It's really because I care. And I don't like to see us playing around with our future, especially when we know better. We know better. Our children deserve better. And if those people are not going to give our children the future that is going to make their future bright, it is up to every household to make sure and ensure that happens. I don't care how many kids you got. Even if you got grandkids and you see they mamas and they daddies ain't doing right, you step in because you care. That's your bloodline. Amen, somebody. Don't talk about how the country is not navigating our children when it is our duty as parents, as aunties, as grandmothers, or whatever, whoever's on here. This is your time and your season to get your household ready for the future. We're not going to do these babies like this. The country has failed them. I'm saying that on camera. And I don't care if Zuck want to throw it down, he can throw it down. It's going on YouTube anyway. The devil is a lie. And you have got to get up. And a lot of times we're making up excuses to keep from doing because we're scared of feedback and rejection. Bring it on. I'm going back up here again to talk about this strike, and then I'm getting off. If the contract for the strike is not finalized by October 1st, the dock workers are going to walk off the job. Okay, this is the port strike that's supposed to start on the 1st. This action, them walking out, could disrupt operations at 36 ports, stretching from Maine all the way to Texas, Houston area, which collectively handles about a little bit over half of the nation's cargo. This is huge. This could affect up to 63-65% of our cargo, y'all, which includes food. This could disrupt supply chains, leading to higher costs. Hyperinflation could be coming through with this. The prolonged strike could cost the economy up to $5 billion a day. And unfortunately, Courtney, see, and that's the thing. She said, set the garden up, grow your food. For those of you with apartments, townhomes, and all of that, you need perishables. Because everybody can't grow their own food where they at, which is why they got these corporate towns and a lot of us stacked on top of each other with apartments and all this kind of stuff. It's the 1st. Taquasha said, what's the date on that? The 1st is coming up in Tuesday. Tomorrow is month end. I've been knowing about this for a minute. They said they've been doing this, trying to talk about this for a year, and they have not budged it. They won't raise this. Go and fill up your gas tank. I'm not being negative. You can look this up. It's on Fox. It's on CNN. It's on most of the news outlets are talking about this. They're not digging into this. And your president already said that he is not going to get into in the middle of collective bargaining. That is ridiculous when it's affecting 70% of your goods. The grocery stores yesterday was crazy. And on top of that, with the weekend crowd. And y'all got to stop being skeptical and nervous. Y'all got to like just lean in. I don't like fear mongering. And that's why a lot of y'all have to get to the thing before you act up. We've been telling you to get ready. I would rather be wrong. Do y'all understand? I want to be wrong. I want this to actually, I'm praying that they get this together. Taquasha, y'all saw, and that's another thing. If you haven't ordered your stuff, like me and my daughter went to go get a lot of water yesterday, since Taquasha just said she went to the store and the water was gone. These people are not playing with you. We got a lot of water. That's one thing I went and got. We got a lot of water. You can never have too much water. You can never, ever have too much water. Get you some magnesium as well. Y'all know this water ain't right. Most of the water ain't right no more. The haves and the have-nots. This is where we're at. Amen, somebody. Get your HoneyBook stuff up. Start working with some of these companies. Get on some of these lists. Bless your business and tell God to help you. Y'all there? Okay. The prolonged disruption could lead to increased prices. Small businesses that depend on imported goods probably will be closing very soon. There's going to be some small grocery store chains, small drug stores, and stuff like that is probably going to shut down. All of that, like seriously, like Christmas could potentially also be affected. And I'm not, again, I am not saying this to be extra. I want us to be okay. I want us to be okay. In fact, it's really deeper than that. I want your children to be fine. Like I told you, I'm an advocate for the kids because nobody is speaking up for them. Nobody is coming to their rescue. There's a lot of children right now that are very uncertain about all of this stuff, and we are not doing a good job of soothing them because the parents need parenting. That's a word. When grown people need parenting, there's an arrested development. Millennials, y'all are stuck in 1995. Come out of that. Y'all are stuck in 2003. We are now in it. Your president is saying that he's not getting in the middle of collective bargaining. I'm going to say that again. This is happening on his watch, and he's not stopping it. I'm sorry. I'm all about getting results. I don't care which side. I really don't care. I'm telling you straight up. I do not care about either side. Get the deals done. This is the economy. Whether you like it or not, the United States is a corporation and it thrives on capitalism. Capitalism is still very alive and well. They're trying to turn this into a socio-capitalistic society. The haves and the have-nots, which is removing credit from the equation. You need to be building relationships on a global scale. I'm sorry. If you don't have relationship building skills, you are going to be jacked up. I don't know what else to tell you. If you are scared to get on LinkedIn because of whatever reason you're making up, you are not going to be okay. If you don't know how to hunt, you're not going to be okay. Gone are the days. I'm saying this straight up. And you heard, I'm saying this right now. I'm saying this right now. Gone are the days when you feel like that I put a piece of content up and people just going to come to me and just, that's not happening. Because you're doing the bare minimum. The bare minimum has expired. If you got faith, prove it. If you believe God for your business to succeed, prove it. Prove it. Where is your action? Where is your sense of urgency? You don't have any. You want to sit all day and double think and overthink and triple think, and then go and ask 1,000 people, what you over there doing? What you over there doing? Everybody moving. Everybody head down today. All the people that I know, they got businesses. Everybody moving and shaking today. Nobody is wasting any more time. This is it. If October 1st, some folks walk off their job and you haven't put up one course, just come back to this video and forward to the part where I said lazy, lazy, lazy. Just forward, just move the cursor thing to the part where I'm fussing real good. You need to be proactive. Get your stuff on YouTube. Record for YouTube. That's right, Sharita. Get monetized on some of these platforms. Get to a place where some of these platforms are paying your rent, paying your mortgage. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. We're going to get these nervous systems intact, and we're going to be strategic, and we are going to trust God. If you're not going to trust and lean in and be urgent about this, you are going to miss the boat, and you are electing and volunteering to struggle and suffer. That's your decision. You have chosen it. I'm going to say this again. You have chosen it. Start telling yourself, I can do this. Start telling yourself, I give myself permission. There's nobody that can stop my destiny. I'm meant to do this, and do the work. You don't have time to talk to nobody today. All this week, you ain't got time. Well, I'm going on vacation. Good luck. Hope you taking your laptop and your camera and all this stuff with you to record content. Some people just don't want it, and I'm okay with that. Everybody that's going to turn up, I hope you turning up with some content. Because you can't afford to miss another week. Start moving towards daily paydays every single day. If you need to get clear on your business and on your business future, and you're planning it out and getting specifics and customized help, get on that link that I have pinned to this and schedule a laser strategy session pronto. Pronto. Quick. This is it. Even if you think you know, schedule it anyway. Because some of y'all think y'all know and you don't know. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I want you to win. I want you to do well. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm getting off of here. I got work to do, more work to do, but get your house in order. Get your focus together. We're going on.